talk about the political impact, the policy impact of the Jewish community in America. Jews are across the political spectrum. We have Republican Jews, Democratic Jews, Independent Jews, probably Jews who are not at all involved in politics. But can you point to something that suggests a particular political imprint of the Jewish community on American policy?
On American policy, I think
generally
over history,
international and national. Domestic, international.
Over the history of America, again, just to follow my last point, the contributions that Jews have made in politics to really whatever the great movement was of the time, whatever the significant change that was coming, we saw Jews play important roles throughout history in the civil rights movement and in the labor movement and in the women's rights movement, and there were always really important Jewish voices. I think today is no different, frankly. I think if you look at the changes that have come with the current administration, there is no shortage of Jewish voices there as well that are contributing, that recognize the importance of, again, playing a serious role in the shaping of American politics and American society. So this is something that we've seen throughout the history of America, and that continues even now.
And involvement in supporting American leadership internationally.
Well, the Jewish community has always recognized the importance of American leadership, and whether it's the active role in defending America that Jews have historically played, or it's the activity around the founding of the modern state of Israel, where I think in that period there were many people in the Jewish community who came to understand in a different way the importance of American leadership around the world, and we've seen that continue since in that very specific way when it comes to the Jewish community's connection to Israel, and more broadly as there have always been, continue to be strong Jewish leaders in the international human rights community, in the efforts to help ensure that freedom is a priority around the world, making sure that every minority is respected all around the world, and at a time when there are unfortunately too many countries where other groups face persecution, I think Jewish leaders they understand the connection and often speak out in support.
Special sensitivity to persecution.
Absolutely right. Unfortunately, throughout our history.